Today we're going to be discussing in this video the Norwegian mass murderer Anders Breivik, and his path to mass murder, his path to being from going from what you could call a normal European to a fanatic, mass murdering psychopath. Anders, in his life, he attached himself to the right-wing movements within Europe, and after getting involved in the right-wing movements within Europe, he wanted to go to the core of the right-wing idealism, which all comes back to this idea of the Aryan race. So to get in touch with that idea, he traveled to India, and he went to Banaras, and it's very well documented. No matter you can search anywhere. He met the leaders of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and the Sangh Parivar and all the Hindu terrorist fascist organizations in India. And he took inspiration from them. What he saw in India, he wanted to implement in Europe. And when I say what I mean by he wanted to implement, what he saw in India when these Hindu fascists regularly, after a period of 3-4 years, do a massive program of a minority. It could be the Christians, it could be the Muslims, it could be Sikhs. It doesn't matter. After every 3-4 years, when people in the Indian Union become detached from the mainstream politics of India, then the regime, then the elite sending these goon squads, these psychopaths, these fascists, these clinically insane people of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and the Sangh Parivar, Shiv Sena, Bajrang Dal, all these terrorist fascist organizations, to cause mayhem, murder, loot, rape, torture, burning buildings, shooting, you name it, raping nuns in front of churches. That big group, a nun was gang raped in front of a church in 2009, 2008 by a group of Hindu fascists in Orissa, and that was done to cleanse her, so to speak. And there have been many such events in India where these Hindu fascists have gone, attacked any minority, and they want to convert everybody to Hinduism, and that's been their ideology, and they believe in the similar nonsense of this Aryan race. What Breivik saw was that, and he writes it within his own manifesto, that he admires how the Sangh Parivar are dominant on the streets of India. By that he means they can do whatever they please and whenever they please. And in Europe, he wanted to implement or to replicate that same situation. And that's what he writes within his own manifesto. And he makes clear parallels between the Sangh Parivar and neo-Nazi fascism. And they've always been related. The core idea remains the same: Aryan race, pure blood, a color-based agenda, supremacy agenda, the whole psychopathic, targeting minorities, targeting whoever they can, and the whole scenario. And he took so much inspiration from the Hindu terrorist fascist organization. And it's kind of strange that how downplayed his involvement with the Hindu fascists have been in the mainstream media. Nobody wants to mention that before going to India, he was only, I'll say, about 30% man, and when the trip was over, he was 100% trained up by the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh for mass murder, like they will train any person from India to join their goon squad and turn him into a brainless, mass murdering psychopath. And the agenda remains the same. The reason I'm putting this word out is because we need to get to, if we are to defeat these kind of people, Andrus kind of people, we need to defeat their idealism. And the idealism always starts with this core idea of Aryan race and this neo-Nazi idea, which in history goes back to Hindu fascism under Sangh Parivar. And this is the core idea which we must fight from all corners of our society, either be in Europe, either be in India or America, or because this idealism that one human being is better than the other is the core basis of these people and their philosophy. And this is a struggle we have to take up to liberate people from this kind of fascism.